Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of the Security Table. I'm not Chris Romeo.
What?
I'm somebody, and we have somebody, and somebody. We can't tell you who we are because it's all about privacy today.
And I thought that it was Chris doing a deep fake of Matt for a second.
So seriously, folks, welcome to the Security Table. I'm Matt Coles. I'm joined by my co-host Izar, and we have two of our guests today. Kim Wuyts, Dr. Kim Wuyts and Avi Douglen, who are joining us today as our honored guests. Of course, we don't have Chris today, unfortunately. So anybody who's looking for...
Fortunately, he's not here for good reasons, but
okay,
privacy.
So for anybody who's a fan of Chris, watches this entirely for Chris, well, we'll see you later. We'll see you in the next episode. All right, so... Enters away.
Yeah. So the two of you are coming back from
Vegas.
Yes.
What do you bring us from?
Vegas.
Then I was there once in a lifetime.
How did you get a T-shirt?
I don't know. They just show up. I was telling my son the other day. He went to the mall and came back with like 10 T-shirts, and I looked at him and said, "Can't you just, like a normal person, go to a security conference?" But
no, you almost get to say no, thank you, please keep them.
Right? Kim in the OWASP in Barcelona, somebody gave her a bag, and then she opened the bag, and there was T-shirts and sweatshirts and stuff, and I'm like, okay, either somebody gave them their personal bag, or they're not saying you get T-shirts anymore.
Or the alternative is that somebody just robbed a T-shirt store and we're trying to get rid of the loot.
So what was the best swag that you guys saw in Vegas? Right? What was the best stuff?
Swag? I don't know. There's a lot of squishy toys that my kid likes. We had binoculars.
Binoculars. That's very privacy oriented, yeah.
Well, that's a really pretty good. You stand at one end of the conference hall and you look all the way down. You can see. Yeah.
You need it basically. Yeah.
My daughter really likes the customized sleep mask.
Oh yeah. That was nice too.
I remember the year that they gave lightsabers.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you leave Vegas in the TSA, there was this huge bean with lightsabers on it.
Yes, indeed. Anybody want a free lightsaber?
So my son's favorite piece of swag in all the pile of stuff that I had, his favorite piece was a small, stupid sticker that said, "F off Nazi hackers."
F off Nazi hackers.
Yeah.
That is so
with the finger, of course.
Black hat.
That's DEF CON, isn't it?
Even, I mean.
So yeah, somebody handed it to me, DEF CON.
I don't know, the vibe, the thing that the black hat DEF CON space, and personal bias here, but whenever I go, I still feel like they look at purely defensive people as some kind of different animal, like you're less than.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
less deaf, more con.
Exactly. And then you hit the vendor's floor, and they're still selling you defense things.
Mm-hmm.
So people, you have to decide, either we are part of the tribe or we have to stop paying the bill. One of those.
Well, I mean, that they're separated, right? Because the people who are offense get the talks, and the people who are selling stuff get that other room.
Get to pay for it.
And the defense people are left outside.
I think Black Hat was also.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, Kim, what?
Yeah, no, I think Black Hat was also sort of a bit more defense. DEF CON was definitely all about offensive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here comes the VC $20 billion question. Is Black Hat becoming RSA Conf?
Close.
It's in there.
Yeah.
I mean, both of you were speakers on both. Both of you were trainers on both. You know both very well. How close are we to the singularity?
It's still more the technical people. If you go to RSA, it's mostly CISOs and people in suits, and besides the salespeople and the marketing and whatever, it's mostly CISOs, right? At Black Hat, there were definitely plenty of CISOs, but there were also a lot. I think it was mostly technical people. Offensive for the most
also
part.
because of the trainings, I think. Well, less suits in Vegas and more technical people, probably because of the trainings the days before that too,
Well,
which attracted the more technical people. What?
Less suits, maybe, because it was too hot.
So, tell us.
Also less suits because it was hot. Yeah.
So, tell us about the training. Both of you have experienced training in Black Hat and in other places. Is there a difference? Do you get different trainees?
Well, first of all,
do they expect different stuff?
This is the best swag.
Yeah.
Yay.
Rainer coins.
I was going to say that wasn't the black badge, so
no. Yeah, not quite.
Not quite. You were eligible though. You were eligible to potentially get a black badge at DEF CON, right? Or did you not? Did you train at DEF CON, or were you're a black hat only?
We had a training at Black Hat. And we did a workshop at AppSec Village, which doesn't actually count as an official.
You were eligible. Oh, that's too
Village
bad.
speakers don't actually count as DEF CON speakers.
Oh, Matt, then I think that we have to update our resume.
I know. We've been pitching.
Forget. You haven't seen anything.
The big
we haven't lied, but we weren't actually telling the truth.
Yeah.
The big theme, of
so
course.
So tell us about the difference in the. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, Avi.
I was going to say the big theme for Black Hat and DEF CON was big. Everybody was trying to be bigger and noisier and flashier to try to get everybody's attention. This is probably not a surprise for anybody that was there. About 1/3 of the company.
I do that with a podcast.
What?
I do that with a podcast.
Right, but that's Vegas, right? That's totally Vegas. Big and loud and flashy. Walking through the lobby, all the casino, each table, each of the slot machines was trying to get your attention more than the others. And honestly, it didn't feel any different than the vendors on Black Hat. Each vendor booth felt like those slot machines trying to grab your attention, being flashier and louder. And about 1/3 of them, I think, were AI something.
So
at least
the vendors were AI?
Yeah.
Oh, well, close. And all of them are number one in their field and we're leading in their field. And
I wonder if you promise to dress like Elvis, do your chances of becoming a trainer go up?
I offered to wear my Captain Security costume, but that was ruled out. By Kim, not by Kim.
Let's not do that.
No, but as Captain Security, you wouldn't be like recognized as a different thing. Yeah, I guess that it's cliche as well.
But boots on the ground. Was it really empty with tourists at Vegas?
No. Was it empty?
Yeah, was it empty?
No, it was very, very crowded.
News lies again.
Okay, but let us get to the meat of the thing. So, what was you guys training about?
Privacy.
Privacy.
Application privacy specifically.
And I understand.
Yeah.
And I understand Vegas being what Vegas is. You guys started a new thing with a card game, right?
Yes, of course. You
Tell
need
us
to have
about the card
game in
game.
Vegas, right?
How much did they bet?
I don't know. Cringey numbers even. Well, the game is called Context and Cringe. And it's kind of a privacy awareness game where you need to give the opponent the most cringy combination of an application.
The most cringy combination.
The most cringy, yeah.
Give us an example of the cringiest you got. Wait. Before we go there. What the hell is cringy?
Oh, we had discussions about that before. I don't think we have a formal definition, right? It's the thing what makes you go, "Ew, that's wrong."
So we're
creep factor.
quantifying the game by the amount of that we get.
Exactly. That's how we
Okay.
define whether it's a privacy problem or not.
Cool.
Did you
So
get anyone to throw up or cry?
What?
Did you get anyone to throw up or cry?
Not no. But we had a couple of people who were like, "Oh,
We had a couple of people that wanted to get up.
Did
and leave.
everybody leave the room in disgust?
I don't think they actually left. It was like, yeah, definitely that one woman was very uncomfortable from some of that for sure.
So tell us what
did you get the cringe? Do you have the cringe cam? Did you have?
no, it's a privacy thing. You can't."
he's on to something here. But tell us what was the cringes that you remember?
I think one of the combinations that they ended up with was a taxi service that used religious information to improve their services.
I would
That's-
like a taxi service that knows at what time services begin, so that I show up in my house with enough time to drop me a temple. That's
Sure.
that's what cringe is. That's a use case.
See,
Again.
privacy is subjective.
I was gonna say.
Sorry, Kim.
You started preaching the Savior at you while you were during your ride. That doesn't sound fun.
It makes the ride enjoyable, isn't it? To argue, isn't it fun to argue with your Uber driver?
Well, once upon a time it was, Unfortunately, lately it's become even dangerous. But let's not go there. Privacy. But okay, so that was the cringiest. What else you had? It sounds a bit too, I don't know, open to discussion for me. What else you got?
So what else did we get? We got some combinations the other way. So the idea is that you combine a bunch of cards together and then you try to give the cringy cards to the other players. So we see players go like, haha, I'm gonna basically screw you with sexual preferences as a data type. And they sit back and they go like, ha ha ha, try to make something good out of that. But then they end up with a feature that actually works.
That sounds real fun. I'll have to tell you that was a great idea. I mean, I can see it being not only like entertaining, but also very educational. Because we do still have some people out there that think that confidentiality equals privacy, and as we know, it doesn't. So so PSA for our 3 listeners. If they want to take a look at the...
Well, wait. You're talking about the 3 listeners in Dublin, right?
Oh, we have 3 in Dublin? So with the one in Australia, that's 4. Okay. 25% year-over-year success rate here at the table. So where are the cards going to be available? Is it going to be... are we selling...
They're not publicly.
We still want to do another round of well. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, what did you say, Avi?
I said they're not available publicly yet. We're still iterating.
They're not publicly available yet.
Not publicly available yet. You have to come to our training to get them. Eventually, we do hope to offer.
When is the next one?
The next one will be at Global AppSec DC, hosted by OWASP in November. And we're going to do one day, what is it, application privacy in the shadow. Right?
I'm going to repeat it. The next one is going to be at Global AppSec DC, in November. So all 4 listeners, please join. It's going to be fun. And well, the card game also nicely fits in that cool project that is starting. That all of you know as much as me about. So...
no. My name is just there because I want to be a candidate for the board at one day. So I think that I should have at least one project before I go there.
What Kim is alluding to is a nascent new OWASP project that is just kicking off. If folks want to get their word in edgewise about what they think privacy might be, we're looking for input. So this is a project that I guess, well, folks can hit us up on the OWASP Slack if they so choose. Or and by the way, if you're not already a member of OWASP, come join. And there is you can contribute with as a free tier, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know. Avi knows.
Avi knows.
You could always contribute.
Avi's frozen.
Avi's frozen.
Oh my God!
Avi has
we
bad network
lost
connection
Avi.
today. Oh, there's Avi. Bye bye. All right.
He's in his home office.
So if folks are interested in working on an OWASP project around privacy, come take a look at that. We don't have a link for it, or do we have a link for it?
Well, it's just kicking off, so I'm not sure if there's much to see on the webpage.
No, but do we have a page?
I'm gonna start moving, right?
Do we have a page already?
Yeah, we do. We do.
Yeah, so we're going to put the link on the comments. And it being a privacy project, you can join and you can opt in or out to have your name shown in the page. So don't worry about that.
But if you don't show your name, you can't contribute. Sorry.
Yeah. But
and the goal is to work not just on definitions and on top, but on actionable. I'm sorry, it's just Monday, but the words aren't coming. Actionable, useful stuff that you can use to apply, not just dashboards, not compliance, but more technical support for privacy.
So while we're there, I think that, okay, and now putting on the marketing hat, right? I think that one of the big things of the project, one of the things that's making the project valuable, like from the start, is the fact that we have all the experience that Kim brings to the table and all the training experience that Avi and her together bring to the table. So we're not exactly starting from zero. At the same time, we are not the great Gen AI project of OWASP. We don't yet have volumes and volumes and 300 guides and 400 cheat sheets and 200 top 10s that we can put in front of people. But the idea of Cringey, for example, sort of came from the discussions, initial discussions in the project. And as the little guy in the room looking around at the big people talking privacy and learning as we go, I feel that the cringy factor is already a huge contribution to the field. Let's put it like this, because beforehand I would ask people, how do I know when it is confidentiality? How do we know when it's privacy? And how do I plan for privacy in the future? And I didn't have a good answer for that. Usually it was go talk to a lawyer. But what I've been learning from Kim, Matt, and Avi for the past few months while we discuss all this stuff is that A, it's much more complex than you think, and B, it's much more
It's less precise.
Exactly. It's less precise than you would think.
Yeah, if you're from a security world where it's pretty certain that you have a spoofing threat or a confidentiality issue, privacy is a little bit more squishy in that regard.
It is. It's almost impossible to formalize, to really describe. So the cringes kind of helps here to get that sense of when it matters, when you need to work on it.
And there will be some contentious issues that we will run into.
Yes.
Like privacy is mostly an authorization problem, I contend.
Well, we need to discuss that.
Now, privacy is what happens or doesn't happen after your data left your desktop.
Or your mouth.
Or your mouth.
For your face. Or your fingerprints. Right?
Or your background.
Or your background. Or your vicinity. Or your GPS. Or any of that.
So, as people can see, this stuff is complicated. But on the other hand, it can be made fun, as in a card game, right? Can be made frustrating.
It's complicated, but it's so interesting, and it can be really fun too. Yeah.
The thing is with the cringe is that
she knows what she's talking about.
The thing with the cringe is we realize, yes, it's complicated to formalize, but it's also very simple to know it when you see it. You feel it in a visceral way. It's there. You know it.
Yeah, we know another thing that has sort of the same definition. We're not going to go there, but a famous U.S. judge said a famous thing once. But
I can't
That-
define
my,
it.
my
I know when I
problem
see
is
it.
that as somebody who, yeah, but my problem is as somebody who works with engineers day in, day out, I need something to put in front of them that takes away the effort of you will know when you see it. Because frankly,
It's
they will know when they see 1,000 different things. And I have to stop asking them to develop sense for one more.
and oh, by the way, they'll actively avoid trying to identify something else.
Oh, sure.
Exactly. I mean, at the end of the day,
And,
we
and
have
not
this,
because they're lazy. Well, some, but not because they're lazy. It's just they have too much stuff to identify. I mean,
exactly,
so
exactly. And at the end of the day, we are here to help people do stuff better and hopefully easier. And so I think that the references that we can leave on the table as we approach the end of the episode here is we have you guys training in Global
Yes.
DC in November.
Gonna say so. 1 day training, perfect for those people who want to champion in privacy. 1 day training where we tackle privacy threats, for instance, how to find them, how to see them, how to fix them.
But here comes the big question. If I go into your training, am I expecting to learn stuff for myself, or I'm expecting to learn stuff that I can also take to people at work and start passing that thing around,
Yeah.
so that privacy becomes part of the discussion there,
Well,
not only something
please,
that I'll be
please
doing.
do that. Please do the second one. The goal is to
so
build
yes,
this network. All of them.
Okay. And in November, would it be feasible to expect that people coming to the training in November will leave with the cards in hand and be able to play Cringe at work?
Perhaps.
I'm nodding yes. Now we don't know. I'm sure we will have a version that is
Yes.
Okay, cool. So they'll take something back home that they can apply in the workplace and get the wheels turning over there.
Definitely.
Cool, good. That's good. That's good. All right.
all right. So I
And-
have a question for you because I think we're just about to wrap it up. Finish the sentence. I went in the sweltering desert heat for a week, played some games, and all I got was this lousy what?
Horse with no name. No, different song.
Case of COVID for me.
damn
Wait,
it.
is horse with no name a privacy thing?
No.
But he has no name.
Not a huge jet lag for me. No, it was an experience. It was so many people. We managed to meet a bunch of friends and meet new people as well. But it's so huge. It's much easier to connect to people at, for instance, an OWASP conference. At these big venues, you really need to have kind of meet up with people up front. You're not just gonna randomly start talking to people because after 30 seconds they're like, what's in it for me here?
Wait, you didn't randomly bump into Adam?
I did. And
Hey, isn't that a feature?
It's a feature.
It's a feature.
You're just walking along, in the
Yeah.
restaurant somewhere, and you see him over there on the table, and he's just
basically
I-
3 times accidentally bumped into him. Yeah.
You see, I have this theory that if you go to a security conference and you start walking backwards, it should take less than 10 steps to bump into Adam.
Okay.
It's like it's my 6 degrees of
separation.
yeah, but what's his name?
Oh, Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon. It's my Adam 10 feet of separation. Any security event, walk backwards 10 feet, you bump into Adam.
Of course, now there is a birthday problem. What is it? The famous birthday problem that if you do walk backwards and you bump into someone, the likelihood that their name is Adam.
True. Or that you don't know them from Adam. Yep. Nice. Okay. I think that we lost Avi again.
Yeah.
So with this note, I think that we are going to call done this very strange episode of the table. Without Chris, it's just not the same thing. But hey, yay,
Yeah,
Chris.
same.
We're here for him.
We can't replace Chris. That's impossible.
True. How many? It doesn't matter how many times you try to deepfake hey folks, you just can't. You just
Can't do
Yeah,
it.
no,
He's got the
need to
voice.
work harder.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got the voice. That booming voice of security is a registered trademark.
It's a practiced thing.
Yeah. So, all right. So, Kim, thanks for joining us. Avi, if you're listening there in the back, thanks for joining us when you could. And
Looking forward to DC OWASP.
Yes.
Global AppSec DC for the next trainings and cringiness.
Yeah.
Was this a cringy episode?
It was supposed to be a privacy episode, but we can't define privacy, so cringe it is.
We can't talk that much about privacy, so maybe I need to invite myself again in a couple of weeks or months.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
You know, we should get a collective of folks to talk about privacy, like some sort of symposium or something.
Yeah. See, we still need to talk about that thing too. Because
I
what
missed-
is an awesome keynote? All a privacy traveling conference.
Hey, wait, could do an OWASP privacy event.
Yes.
A live event, a live recording.
Yeah.
There we go.
Folks, if you haven't noticed yet, the four of us is sort of like very involved with OWASP. But hey, just we like to name drop. But yeah, cool. Okay, so Matt, do we want to close this one?
With that note, time to end. I got nothing.
That was a closing.
I got nothing.
Kim, do you want to close this one?
Yeah, go ahead, Kim.
I damn it. No, I'm not prepared. Thank you for
All
joining.
right, I'm gonna try.
Yes.
I'm gonna try again.
All right, so
I'm gonna try again.
finish up.
Let
Okay,
me
cool.
try again. So I'll use a phrase from my to tee up coming to OWASP Global AppSec in DC in November, which will be just after Halloween, and of course ThreatModCon is there as well. And alluding to the keynote that Kim was just describing. Privacy. Is it a creep show or a horror show? You decide.
Whoa, interesting.
That's a next episode there in the making. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one for our four listeners to think about. Right, write to us in the comments.
We need the memes. Send the memes.
With that said, I am going to count to 3, and then I'm going to hit stop again.
Oh, and there's
Just
Avi.
because Avi came in now, I am going to hit stop now.
Sorry about that.
Avi, say bye.
Bye.
I
Uh-oh, we lost them again.
Avi, say bye.
Bye.